hello.
Hello.
Say blueberry.
Blueberry.
Very good. Okay, if you're a busy mom or a busy person and you want to get a little bit of meal prep done in a short amount of time and the only time you have is the evening time, keep watching. Last night I did some very quick, very easy meal prep and it really set me up for success today, especially because we are up very early and we have to head out of the house super fast. So we prepped some paleo coconut pancakes last night with blueberries in them. Those were so good. Lots of eggs, lots of coconut oil, very nutritious. I also prepped some bone broth that we can use for dinner tonight, and I was sipping on that this morning. We tried to prep some yogurt, and that did not work out. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to use it. It's just like soured, thickened milk now. And I also put some raw milk on the counter to thicken that. And that is going to be cultured milk that I can use for cottage cheese. And I also cooked up a venison backstrap that we had on hand. We've got breakfast taken care of today. We've got lunch taken care of today. We are going to make something yummy with the bone broth. So I feel like that was like so fast, so easy. I cleaned up the whole kitchen and it just was nice. Played a podcast. So if you have a very minimal time to prep items for your family, food items, if you don't have time to do a giant meal prep day, this is going to be for you. It's a super quick style of getting some things prepped and ready, but you're not prepping entire meals. Let's go ahead and cook together. All right, some of my top recommendations for meals to make or pieces of meals to make the night before are going to be things like granola bars, frittatas. You could make an oatmeal bake. I have an incredible oatmeal bake recipe that I'm going to be making a video about soon. But doing that with lots of eggs and butter is delicious. You could do a Dutch baby. You could do paleo pancakes like I'm doing or regular pancakes. Prepping these items is super fast, super easy, and they store really well in the refrigerator or the freezer. And you can really set yourself up for success for the next day or for the next few days, especially if you have a lot of children or if you have a busy morning or if you're just not a morning person. I am not the biggest morning person, so sometimes it's easier for me to prep things ahead of time. And you can even do this before the weekend if you want to on a Friday. If you just want to relax for the weekend and not really cook, it can set you up to just be able to get up, have a coffee, and then heat up your breakfast. Wow, I can't talk today. But it can allow you to just get up and enjoy your coffee and already have a nutritious breakfast made. And that is so relaxing and so wonderful to be able to do on the weekends after a week of cooking. I don't know what happened, but these paleo pancakes were probably the best paleo pancakes I've ever made. It doesn't look like it in this video. I realize the batter doesn't look like the best batter ever, but they cooked up so fluffy and crispy on the outside with the blueberries. It was just so delicious. I will definitely be making this again. And here I'm trying to ladle in warmed milk into some yogurt. The issue also could have been that my yogurt in the refrigerator was not the freshest. It had been in there for quite a while. So I just saved this. It thickened up a little bit, and I will use it in smoothies and other recipes, or I might make like a yogurt sauce with it. It's still going to be delicious, but it just didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to, and that happens sometimes, and that's okay. I don't throw it away. I just try to use it another way. I think the key to some really fun, relaxing evening meal prep is actually making meals that you know how to make, or making items you know how to make, or following a very simple new recipe, because what can be so stressful in the evening time is knowing that you don't have a lot of time and trying to cram in this giant new recipe that you don't know how to make, or you want it to be relaxing after a long day and you want it to be fun. So light a candle, throw on your favorite podcast or an audiobook, and just make a little something that you know how to make, whether it's throwing bones into your Instant Pot or to your slow cooker to have bone broth for the next day, or maybe you just even get your starter going and you're prepping that so that you can mix dough the next day. Doing a couple things to prepare for the next day and set yourself up for success, it makes such a difference. Even having a clean kitchen before you go to bed just makes your morning go so much smoother. And I just find I'm just happier and more joyful when I do it. I don't know if you can agree or relate, but just the view looking at a clean kitchen and then food prepped like this makes me so happy. I just love having a few items to grab when you're hungry out of the fridge. I don't do tons of like meal prep. I typically am not like prepping meals in the kitchen all day long, but I do like having a few items. I like having some pancakes in the fridge and some cooked backstrap and maybe some muffins, or a few things that we can grab very easily, or that my husband can grab very easily, so that we don't reach for, I don't know, going out and purchasing something very unhealthy or expensive. And it just makes me happy. Like, I just love homemade, delicious, really good for you food. And if you're not used to making food from scratch, or you don't know that feeling, I feel like once you start, you totally, totally will. It's like just so satisfying. It's such a blessing. I think one of the best things we can utilize in our homes is a slow cooker. You can make bone broth in it, you can do soups, you can do slow cooked meats, all of these incredible meals that truly you're just taking 5 minutes to throw in the slow cooker and then you just let it do its work. But another great thing that you can do is also prep breakfast in it. You can do some pre-soaked, properly soaked grains or oats in there. You can cook the oats in bone broth, in coconut milk, in raw milk, whatever you want. And then in the morning you have warm, delicious oats. And you can top it with butter or coconut oil or cream, a little bit of maple syrup, some cinnamon, and some berries. Yum. I think I'm going to start doing that in the evenings before. Also, I'm very curious to hear if you have any topics or ideas or things you want to discuss together. I would love to hear in the comments below what you're interested in currently. And for me, it's been a lot about budgeting in our grocery budget, but also really dialing in on a nutritious, properly prepared diet. So that's where I am heading in the new year, and I'm excited to do it together.